What are you doing, bitch? And then he'll sit there and be like, I'm the best, and he'll do like, 605 times because he's been doing it for 10 years and he's taking more beaver injections and better steroids than anybody. Like, you can sit there and tell people whatever you want. I used to have a jumper. I used to run a 4.7. I'm a supreme athlete. I'll sit there and fucking do anything. I can literally get down at least on a 90-degree almost box squat, basically, with 625 pounds on my back, and I could be at 165, no problem. I could even cut to 150. If I get to 150 and break 12 times my body weight, okay, or even 13, let's say, times my body weight, you all will literally sit there and lose your fucking minds, okay, because I might be able to do it, okay? Me with like 1% body fat and a couple percent water, listen, I might be able to hit 150. And I don't even have the same muscle that I used to have probably because I'm older now. Bro, I'm literally a freakazoid of nature. Literally a freak of nature. I used to like run 10, 20, 50 miles at a time on glass. I literally sprained both my ankles. I'm carrying a person. I'm literally carrying a person. Think about if I was carrying you out of a fire and I run 10 miles in freezing cold on a regular day while people are sitting there like, what the fuck? I'm running 10 miles barefoot on glass and crackhead needles and shit in the grass with Florida fucking stickums in my foot. Okay? Cuts on my feet. I used to run so much the bottoms of my feet came off. There is nothing you people can tell me that tells me I should be making 10 to 15 fucking green pieces of paper a day. Nothing. There's nothing. I'm one of the funniest people. There is no fucking reasoning behind this shit as to why. You know what I'm saying? And like they'll sit there and be like, oh, maybe you have to go do it. You know, and then I'll go do it, and then they'll fucking off me. You know what I'm saying? That's probably they're gonna wait. They're just gonna, but either that or they're gonna love the fact that I'm gonna pay them a lot, and then we'll lower the government, right? But there'll be the specific people in the government still who has the legal power. So if they do follow the rules, which we all know that they don't always follow the rules, so I have to look over my fucking back every 2 seconds. And they'll sit there and be like, maybe he's too bad for the economy. Maybe he's too bad for the country. Maybe we should off him. But then, I'm realizing that it's always based usually on the presidential power, so maybe they are following the rules. So how about, did he kill himself? Or did that just happen back in the day? You see what I'm saying? Did Kennedy do it? Or did the mob do it? Right? And then they blamed it on the CIA. Or it was both. CIA, person in the that was in mob person in the CIA would have been slick, because then that would make more sense. But the CIA has done that supposedly over time. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's all crazy, man. It's all craziness. It's bullshit. I'm literally gonna have to have the biggest balls and literally live almost no good life. No kids probably, because somebody fucked up my genetics by giving me the craziest chemicals, which it might just be that I have some blockage or something. Some people it takes 10 years for them to have kids, considering how fucking apex level of a human being, that would probably be my Achilles heel, is that I have to nut in 500 women just to have one kid, and he's man as fuck, but at least my genetics live on. Or he's like ultra beautiful because I fucked the finest pieces of ass, but he's not as physically good as me, and he'll probably be bisexual or some shit, but I'm gonna have to deal with it, and then we're gonna put him in some fucking sperm donations, and all the women are gonna love him. I'm gonna sit there and be like, you motherfucker, because he has more than me. You know what I mean? Because women love feminine dudes now. And it's just like, it's like the perfect thing. It's gonna be like, I hate him, kind of, because he's not even like a male, and then he's sitting there doing better than me, even though his body sucks and his mentality sucks, and I feel like how my father did on some level, even though I'm a good father, and I still got shafted. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's probably gonna be God's plan, if there was a God, or it's not just fucking hooflaw from the universe. I literally think the universe is like conscious, almost. It's not conscious, but it's designed by itself, and it just is the way it is. And it creates consciousness so you understand that this shit is so wildly somehow put together by accident via just the universe. Or maybe it is a consciousness, but I sure as shit don't think it's going to defy the laws of physics. Explain how it could happen with science. Do it scientifically. You can't, because it's bullshit. Now, if at some point we can, because there's something else that we don't know about, right? We already have invisibility, so maybe there's some invisible spaceships running around. You know what I mean? There is cloaks. You can literally make it to where it diffuses light, and you can't even see it. Maybe it is some science technology, right? But it's scientific. It's not fucking hoopla. And we definitely made our own pyramids. Okay? There's no fucking reasoning as to why we can't. Somebody was rolling balls and shit, and underneath these big boulders, and you just lift the front end, it's not as much weight, you get 20 people that are Viking size to do it, or you fucking do it with like horses or elephants. You can train elephants to go forward and pull shit off the ground, and then put a little ball underneath. You probably have slaves at this point, and they're able to do shit. You could do it if you put your mind to it. It's actually possible to do it. We have literally buildings that are 3 times the size that sway in the fucking wind and are all kinds of technologically advanced. Just so that it takes forever for them to fall, just in case of 9/11 or whatever. You could do a fucking Egyptian tomb, bitch. It's not that serious. Okay? You all are fascinated by the dumbest things I've ever seen. They already know there's no aliens. They literally fucking troll you all day because they think that you're all fucking dumb sheep, and you don't even know what a hypersonic drone is. And Joe Rogan acts like, it's funny, and he's literally knowing because he's involved with the CIA and FBI somehow, and he thinks it's hilarious. You know, but he also does think that there might be some crazy civilization out there, and so it all works for his like evil, funny thing, you know. And then I'm involved in this, all this other shit, bro. Unbelievable. Our society and our species is unbelievable. And that's why I know that it's wild, because we are about as funny and fucked up as what he said is true. They would find us hilarious. Aliens would find us so funny if they had a sense of humor. So, you know, and I doubt that they might, because they're going to be highly functioning. They don't have time for bullshit. They're trying to live as apex level as possible. So they're probably going to be as evil and malicious to lower organisms as possible, or they're going to keep us in containment at all times, which might be what Earth is. It's hilarious. They probably won't destroy us, nothing. They'll just fucking sit there and be like, oh my God. Like, look at these fucking things. Like, oh my God. Fucking jerk off to like midget porn. Like, it's just, it makes no sense. We are literally a bunch of psycho monkeys running around with guns. That's literally what, like, it's like fucking, that's literally what we do. Like, we just, with languages, like, we're just like, did you see what she did? Fucking planet of the fucking moronic, psycho, and highly intelligent, psychologically inept sociopath apes with weapons of the highest caliber on this planet that we know. We literally fucking suck farts out of each other's assholes and fucking create nuclear bombs. Like, there's people who sell farts for $50,000. They sell them for money. Farts. Just tell a tiger that in his own language. He'll sit there and be like, and just walk away because you're fucking retarded. And they do know language, I promise. There's monkeys all over the place, tigers, they all know some level of language. They know when somebody says some word and something happens, they related to it. They don't even have to know the exact meaning of it. They learn the meaning that way. And that's only when their brain is clicking that way, because they literally don't give a shit about what you're doing unless it's them eating food or whatever. What are you doing, Snowflake? Snowflake. What? Want some food? You are a pig in the ass too. Come here. Come here. Snowflake. What the? Snowflake! Shh. Snowflake. Shut up! Oh. Oh my God.